welcome in. Thank you for subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and showing so much love to my channel up to this point. Who is ready to start their phentermine journey? So really quick, I just want to give a quick background. Round 1, I lost 15 pounds. I did not follow the meal plan. I did not drink enough water, nor did I work out until the last week of the 30 days. And I still lost 15 pounds. Fast forward, if you've been watching my videos up to this point, you know a lot has been going on. I lost my way. I found Jesus. And now currently I am on my second round of phentermine. Today makes day 7. So I documented this last 7 days for you all. And we're going to get into that after these first few clips. I just want to show you the establishment I went to. What my starting weight was last week. And I'll be right back. It's 2. Yeah. So you can come here for a regular doctor's appointment as well, y'all. So this is like a true med spa. And I'm right on time. No, for real. Because I know other people. My cousin, she wants to know how it goes too. And that's... Okay, let me sit still.
So, how often are you going to the gym?
Golly.
And don't worry too much about
Okay,
the
hold on. 213 minus 5 because this hair is heavy. Clothes, shoes. Okay, so
it's
not too bad.
At all.
Okay, that was quick and easy. She just asked me questions like how you been eating, how you been working out, what you been doing, and I had to get into the little spiel about been lifing in, and you know, different changes that I made. I'm salty about that 213, but if you take away 5, what is that? I'm gonna do the math in a second. But anyway, everything that she gave me, I'm gonna document this whole process in another series. Okay, y'all, so this is the packet. This is page 1, and it has my food plan so that you can actually write down and keep track and what time you ate, which is very helpful, which I have yet to use even within this first week. This is the 1200 calorie. Oh, I keep saying 1300. Girl. Okay, so meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, and then, you know, 5 meals. So that's 3 meals and 2 snacks basically, and total 1235. On the 1200 calorie plan, you may choose from either the very lean or lean protein group. So that's what very lean or lean protein. So turkey, bacon, sausage, whatever you want to do for breakfast. And here is actual a sample menu. So 2 scrambled egg whites, 100 calorie bagel, 1 cup of strawberries. So I highly recommend you don't do what I've been doing. Matter of fact, week 2, I'm going to try sticking to this actual plan because it's simple enough. And I think she includes, oh wow, it goes all the way for the whole 4 weeks. Let's see what else is included. Okay, that's it. So very helpful, very, very helpful. So let's go back to page 1. Water intake, you must drink at least 8 to 10 bottles of water or more per day. So like I said, I'm doing half of the ounces of my body weight, so I drink 100 ounces a day. So side effects at bay, which include the following: dizziness, blurred vision, heart palpitations, headaches, nausea, vomiting, constipation, irritability, or jitteriness. So I did have a slight mood swing on day 1. I was on the brink of tears for no reason at all. I thought it was because my life is pretty much in shambles, but it came out of nowhere. So I felt much better once I realized that, hey, day 1 I took a whole pill instead of the half pill recommended for the first 2 days. You do one half and then the other half. But since this is my second round, I didn't go in with it, you know, I didn't go into it being smart. I was being too thirsty. So definitely take half a pill the first day and the other half the next day, and you can avoid a lot of these side effects. The jitteriness is because this is a stimulant. So don't overthink it. Don't let it bother you. These are common. If you are obese and you don't have any health problems as far as like high blood pressure, you can take this medicine. It's the same jitteriness you would feel if you drank too much coffee that day. If you are a heavy coffee drinker, I do not recommend, especially the first week, drinking your normal amount of coffee. Just switch to tea, girl, okay? Exercise. You must exercise at least 3 to 4 times a week for at least 30 to 45 minutes. I exercise 4 days a week at a minimum of 45 minutes, plus what I do at work, delivering these packages at UPS. So I got that covered. Diet. Use your calorie intake plan as a tool to help you put together your own menus. I have not been doing that, but I highly recommend you do that. Take your medicine at least 30 to 45 minutes before you eat. So I take it as soon as I wake up. And almost instantly your appetite is taken away. So, but I literally have to force myself to take it within an hour later, because I don't know. I don't feel sick, but I went to the gym. Well, we'll get to that part because I actually documented how I was feeling when I went to the gym and didn't eat nothing within an hour. Okay, so fast forward, wake up, 35 minutes for breakfast. Wait 30, 45 minutes before you eat breakfast. Breakfast 2.5 to 3 hours later. Snack 2.5. Okay, so you 2.5 hours in between meals. Oh, I should have read this. I thought I read this with round 1, but I didn't. So don't be like me, okay? So now we're gonna get into the next few clips. Is day 1, how I was feeling, what I did into the gym, and me prepping my meals for the start of the week. And then I'll be back. So when I left the fat doctor, when I got home later that day, I wanted to weigh myself to make sure that 213 wasn't accurate, and it wasn't. I weighed myself naked. Okay, so this is day 2. I am prepping my meals for the day. This is before I go to work. So mind you, I am not following the recommended meal plan, but I'm starting off with coffee, and I'm making some tea. And I'm using agave, that's fat-free coffee creamer. I'm using sugar-free whipped cream, and the only thing that's kind of fattening right here is the Ghirardelli chocolate syrup. But I felt like this was a little treat to myself. I definitely recommend making your coffee like this when you just have a sweet tea there. You feel the need to have dessert all the time, like me. So there's that. So I've been double dosing on my tea. I found this fat burner tea, and then I used the dieters, which is going to help clean out your colon as you start in this journey. And then I added both of those to my water, like I said earlier. And here I'm just showing you the instant coffees that I like. One is Colombian. This is Colombian. And then the other one is Mexican. And these are my favorite. If you like Starbucks, I definitely recommend that salted caramel mocha one. So now I'm making me some fruit. I'm going to go ahead and clean it with... did I just put that back in there? Oh my God. Well, I'm about to clean it with baking soda and apple cider vinegar. And we gonna get all those germs and those little critters, maybe having like bugs and stuff on it. And we just gonna clean this fruit. Now, I definitely recommend you get some Activia yogurt, especially the females. It's good for your coochie health, okay, and your gut health. It has probiotic and prebiotic in it, and it just kind of keeps that pH regulated, and you know, making sure you're digesting everything. I got some organic granola, and now I have me a yogurt parfait. So I got me some low sodium turkey jerky, which is really good. Those, you know, everything that you see here, this is what I ate that day. Also, I had some protein for immediately after the gym with 30 calorie almond milk. So all of this is still under 1300 calories. But I don't even think I finished everything that I packed for the day. But yeah, this is just a good example of how to prepare your day so that you get your calories in, because the medicine, I remember from the first round, the first 3 days I barely ate, and on the third day I got the wave of nausea, and it never happened again. You know why? Because I made sure I ate something. So forcing yourself to eat when you're not hungry is hard, but you have to, because you need the energy, because this medicine puts your body into overdrive. Everything in this video so far, including this, is in the link in the description on my Amazon storefront. Take this tea that I've been steeping, and I'm gonna put it in my water, lemon water. So it's just, you know, making it better. And I just want to say, day 2, I took my pill about an hour ago. And I have got so much done. Like, I just have this extreme burst of energy. I've been meaning to do this, what I've been doing, for a couple weeks now. And I haven't been able to really get honed in. But yeah, shout out to PHENTERMINE. Yeah, I feel awesome. Awesome. Right here. This is my gym bag. This is what it always looked like, right? So depending on, I always swim at least once a week, so I keep a clean swimsuit. I don't carry a huge bath towel. I dry off with a hand towel. That way it's not too heavy in my bag, and it's just, you know, all that moisture just not good. And then I got a face towel. This is my fanny pack for when I'm actually working. These are my headphones. I've had these for years, but they was worth the money, because look at them. They lasting. I actually bought me a lock 2 weeks ago, and ever since I bought this lock, I haven't been to the gym. My Sweet Sweat, of course, definitely works. Just some body mist. This is what I put on right before I work out, just in case, you know, as I start sweating, I just don't want to, you know, be smelling like the guys. And then this is my little toiletry bag that I got from Dollar Tree. There's shampoo, there's face wash, there's some charcoal body soap, there's some leave-in conditioner, a toothbrush, toothpaste, and a hair clip, just depending on how my hair is. I need to put it up, and a comb. What else? Oh, more lotion. This lotion mixed with skin firming lotion. And what's over here in this pocket? Oh, deodorant and panty liners. So yeah, I'm gonna add my second bra, second pair of panties, and my work shirt. And this is what I'm about to put on now. Let's go. Heavy on the water. So I have been doing that. So since I'm at the gym now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some details about it. If you don't have a gym membership, I encourage you to really get one, because it's so much easier getting up and going versus trying to convince yourself to do anything at home. So EOS is actually pronounced EOS. I paid $25 for the middle tier. I like this gym because the classes, the pool, and the sauna, which is highly recommended for just sweating and getting those toxins out of your body. The gym room and the locker room is always clean. I love that green tarp. I mean, there's so many options to target so many different areas of the body. It's similar to like a LA Fitness or a Lifetime, but way less expensive. I will say, however, that their late fee is $15, and I feel like that's ridiculous. But anyway, right here I'm putting on my Sweet Sweat. This is gonna increase the amount that I sweat. You can definitely find this also on my Amazon storefront, link in the description. Oh, my gut has come a long way, and I'm really sick of the up and down, but I have been using some different tools that help me lose inches off my waist. But I'm gonna go ahead and feature that in next week's update, so go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. So basically I focused on my legs, glutes, and my core. I typically do like 5 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 20 depending on the workout or the exercise that I'm doing at the moment. And then I go into the sauna. Here I am again telling y'all about this sweat jacket / sauna jacket on the link on my Amazon storefront. As you can see, I was dripping sweat. It soaked through the t-shirt and still got the jacket wet. So 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. Go ahead and tap that link that's in the description. Like I said, most of the things that's in this video is on my Amazon. Okay, so we did that. It's 9:48. Perfect timing. I'm gonna go straight to work. There feels like it feels like there's like a pit in my stomach, and when you take the phentermine, you're supposed to eat no sooner or no later than 45 minutes after. So when I drop off Joy on my way to the gym, I need to have eaten something, even if it's something small. But it's hard because in the mornings after you take that pills, when you really don't have an appetite. But now that I done worked out on an empty stomach, I have to drink. I'm gonna chug this protein powder really quick, and I should feel better really soon. I should have put ice in this. I mean, it's not nasty. It's just super sweet. $14 ounces. I think I feel better already. What else I got? I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. This is 21 grams. So I'm at 51 grams of protein after my workout. That bar is actually really good. It doesn't have like that chalky protein bar texture. It's more like a really thick nougat. It's just really thick, and it just definitely gives you a jaw workout. But it's probably the best chocolate protein bar I've had. Okay, so far so good, right? So the next clip I'm gonna show you guys is a conversation that I had between another doctor. If you didn't watch last week's vlog, go ahead and do so now, because I inserted this portion of me getting scammed by the company I'm about to talk about. So while I was being so thirsty trying to get the phentermine and not wanting to wait for an appointment, I went ahead and did a little research on the weight loss shot, which is an injection versus taking a phentermine pill every day. Fast forward, I didn't get scammed, but the people that work for this doctor are very unprofessional. It took about a week for me to even have this conversation that I'm about to show you. So to get caught up on that, just go ahead and watch last week's vlog, okay? And then hit the notification bell so that you don't have to keep, backtracking. You can follow me on this journey as it's happening. Okay, I'll be back.
And then if the doctor prescribes, and it sounds like you will, if the doctor prescribes, then we'll ship out medication on Monday to you. You'll have it by next Wednesday.
But what about the $18 overnight? Well, there's no sense in rushing it because I'm still on this phentermine and I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
But because there's such a huge rush on all of these semaglutide-based drugs for weight loss, my type 2 diabetics are having a rough time filling their prescriptions, etc. Plus, if and when insurance pays for these brand name drugs, the original price is so high that the co-pays are still really high. So when this happens, these so-called compounding pharmacies jump into the act and they say, well, it's just a chemical and we can make that chemical. Even though we can't approve any of them officially, it'll monitor them, it'll issue alerts and so forth, and it could shut them down if they're doing something unsafe. I know that the particular compounding pharmacy that we use is okay. They're registered with the Texas State Board of Pharmacy, and I've been taking their semaglutide for about 6 months now, and I've lost 37.
I'm jumping in really quick just to kind of catch you up on the beginning part of the conversation. So he was basically telling me what this product is. So it's a generic version that is being tested, that is being monitored by the FDA. It's a compound of Ozempic and Wegovy. It's literally the same ingredients, but they can't name it that until it officially clears by the government. So he reassured me that this is not a knockoff. This is actually these two medications just compounded, and now they are basically in trials because this is going to be the new wave. People aren't just going to be getting Ozempic or Wegovy separate. These compounds are gonna be the new wave, and it actually includes B12. So yeah, that kind of eased my mind, but I'm gonna let him finish. Okay, so it still has the same ingredients as the Wegovy and the Ozempic.
It's exactly the same.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. The only thing, they add a little bit of B12 to the shot,
Which is good.
The liquid inside the syringe is a little pink in color, but otherwise it's identical.
Okay.
So the side effects that we've seen, truthfully, Nicole, are all GI tract related. So some patients experience some nausea, sometimes right after their first shot. Some patients feel, in addition to the nausea, they might experience some diarrhea or constipation, again, right after the first shot. But if that happens, it just takes a little longer for their bodies to get acclimated, and it usually goes away on its own. If it occurs later in your program, it might be because of what you're eating or what you're not doing, in which case over-the-counter meds will usually almost always control it. Like for diarrhea, you can take something called Imodium.
Right.
You can take a stool softener. Nausea, you can take Alka-Seltzer, Pepto-Bismol, Tums, etc. We have almost 1,000 patients now, and I haven't had to prescribe anything to any of them for any of those. So I think you're going to do really well with this. And like I said, I've had a lot of patients who've done okay with phentermine, but then when they added this to it, they decided to stop taking the phentermine, but it'll be up to you. Okay. We also have a high-protein, low-carb diet that we recommend everybody consider, and that'll be sent to you as a link, because high protein binds to another receptor in your brain called the satiety center, so that, for example, 800 calories of protein makes you feel pretty satisfied. 800 calories of carbs makes you want to eat another 800 calories of carbs. Mm-hmm. So the diet helps. And then sort of the unsung hero in all of this is hydration. The rule of thumb now on hydration is if you take your weight in pounds and divide it in half, so for you that's 103, 104, that's the number of ounces of water and clear fluids like tea and coffee can be included that you need to try to take in every 24 hours.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that already.
Good.
Yeah, because of the phentermine. So.
Okay, so.
And even outside of that, I just know that that's a huge part of weight loss.
You're a good hydrator then, this.
Yeah.
So if we look at this, then you've got in addition to the phentermine, which, like I said, you may be able to phase out and not need. If you consider you've got shots that you take once per week, they'll be clearly labeled. The first 4, same day each week. The first 4 will be at 0.25 milligrams, and then after those 4 weeks go by, you'll have the other 2 syringes, and they'll be labeled clearly at 0.5 milligrams. So you've got the shots, you've got the 3 or 4 more pounds. You're probably going to feel more motivated to exercise even more than you are. You got diet and exercise, you got hydration, you'll be able to do portion control, and you should be able to lose weight. I think you can do it. It might take you a few weeks, maybe a couple, 3, 4 months, but you should be able to lose whatever you want. And, that sounds like a good approach.
Okay. Cool.
You ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna wait until after I finish the phentermine. I just don't think it's wise for me to do both, because this already has me like kind of wired and.
Yeah, this won't do that. How many phentermines do you have left?
Well, it's only day 2. I tried to. I don't want to, be a Debbie Downer and rehash everything that I've been through with this company. But I reached out last week, and then when I thought I was being scammed because I got so much of the runaround, I went ahead and just got a refill of the phentermine. But my first intention was to just start this and not be on the phentermine. But since I already started, I don't want to stop,
Right. Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you start the semaglutide, and as it revs up, when you get through the first 4 weeks, you can probably just save the phentermines, put them in the fridge or something like that for a rainy day.
Oh, okay. So just continue to take the phentermine until my package comes, and then just start the Wegovy, and
Yep. Yeah, I would just come up with a strategy on when you can switch over. You might want to switch over after your first 4 syringes are taken. And listen, if any other questions come up, use the number that Maya gave you to text me and let me know how things are going, okay?
Okay.
If there's questions on how to switch over from a phentermine, et cetera, and if you get any side effects and so forth. But yeah, this is not, the phentermine revs up your heart, and so it's not totally safe in that regard, plus it can be habit forming, whereas the semaglutide doesn't do any of those things. So, you're going to get 2 links. One of them is to a high protein, low carb diet recommendation, which we suggest you do because it'll help. And then you're going to get another link that tells you how to make your own sharps container at home to keep it legal to take your spent syringes and dump them in your household trash. Okay.
Oh, I have one. I'm a barber.
Okay. Oh, barbers. That's another one. Okay, so so that's good.
So y'all heard what he said, and I felt like that was a lot of information. I am not going to follow his recommendation as far as like taking both and phasing out or saving the phentermine. I'm going to just document this phentermine. And then when I'm done with this series, I will start documenting the Wegovy / Ozempic injection shots. So I kind of got a notification yesterday that the $75 that I paid for this, because I reported it, because I thought I was being scammed, I think I got my money back. So I have to make the phone call to them, and the package is actually out for delivery today. So I have to call him. I'm going to be honest, because, I'm keeping these laws and commandments, and I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to keep these injections without paying for them. So I have to call this. I don't know how we're going to do it, because half of the money goes to Groupon and half of the money goes to them. So maybe I just need to have them approve a payment for half that amount. I really don't know what to do. Or should I call the bank and say, hey, return that money back to the merchant because I have the shots and I wasn't being scammed. Yeah, so next clip. So I signed up for a class called Body Pump, and it's a whole hour. And I'm kind of regretting it a little bit because my supervisor already told us today was going to be the first super, super busy day because, it's so close to Christmas. And maybe I'm doing too much because I don't want to be tired delivering all them packages. So do I just do 30 minutes of the class and then dip? Because I already know, body pump, you gonna pump. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But let's do it, girl. Let's do it. Let's go. So I'm super late at this point. I walk up to the class and my first thought is hell no. So I turned around and ended up turning right back. So now I decided to go in here and commit and do what I came to do. I signed up for this class and we gonna do it, girl. And baby, it was tough. I was so late that I wasn't able to get all the tools, all the weights. So you see people have those bars and I have the dumbbells. So I can only imagine if I was doing it with the exact weight that everybody else is doing it. Cause And another way to stay motivated is record yourself doing this stuff. You see how my stomach is just hanging? You see my fupa? I mean, I'm glad I can see all this now because this is what's going to keep me going. And I can't wait to see, that one time I record and we don't see all that hanging no more. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Also, take naked pictures from all angles in your bathroom mirror. That will definitely get you up into the gym. I'm glad I came late. Because, baby, this sweat is dripping out this jacket. Let me stop moving. 205.6. I mean, it's not what I wanted, but as long as it didn't say 207 anymore. My period is next week. I still have this hair in my head. Like I said, the last couple weeks of the month, I really started putting on water weight. And I have been lifting and drinking all this protein powder, so that could be muscle. That's like changing that number. So what if I lost 5 pounds, but I gained 2 pounds of muscle? You know what I mean? So I'm not really focused on this number, but I want y'all to know that it works. Okay, so hopefully at the end of this 30 days, let's measure. That's what we're gonna do. Because last week I did measure. So if I'm not losing pounds and gaining muscle, the shape of my body should still change. So we're gonna do our chest part, no bra, waist above the belly button, and around the butt. 1 second. Okay, so I'm sucking in my stomach as much as I can. That's how I've been measuring myself lately. It's at 38. That's right above my belly button. So now I'm going to relax and measure the same spot. And it says 41. Nope. If I fully relax and place it above my belly button, let's just say 41 and a half. So that is this week's measurements. When I started off, my waist was like 44. So as long as it's not going back to 44. It is on my accountability charts that I made. So I'm tracking steps, 100 ounces of water, workouts, and closing my rings. So this is yesterday. I didn't drink all my water, and I didn't burn 650 calories. So this is the day I started the PHENTERMINE. So this is me at work. So W means work and G means gym. So I did my 4 days in the gym. Today will be the 5th day. This will be, today will be day 1. Okay, so because I skipped Saturday and Sunday, so yeah. Yeah, these are my steps. So I mean, I have a minimum of 5,000, but I didn't reach it yesterday. And then here's my weight from last week. Here's my weight from today. And I started measuring today. And then next week we'll be back with another weigh-in and measurements. Oh, and this is what I target in the gym. So actually I did chest and arms yesterday. And no, I did back, arms, and cardio and core. So this is just a reference, but I'm just making sure that I target different areas on different days. Hope this helps. Go ahead and get this at the link on the description. To get to my Amazon storefront, you can sign in to your Amazon from that link. If you don't know your Amazon login information, go ahead and say you forgot your password, create a new one, because that's the only way that I can get paid for the commission. I mean, don't be selfish. I'm just saying, get it under my link. Get you some dry erase markers, which it doesn't include, but I love these things. All I gotta do is put it on the wall with thumbtacks. You can definitely move them around very easily. Nice and thin. Okay, y'all, so that completes week 1. I promise you next week should be half the time, because I got my groove going, so I can show you if I incorporated that new meal plan or not. Little things I did in the gym, but mainly just the results. And then, like I said, once I'm done with this PHENTERMINE, we can move on to the Wegovy. So go ahead and subscribe. Please leave any comments in the comment section. Ask as many questions as you would like, and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. I forgot to say something very important. Number 1, I am not a doctor. Number 2, my results may not be your results. You may have better results than me. If you have any health issues that you know about or are unaware about, make a doctor's appointment. Make sure that your doctor clears you to take this medication. And be mindful who you share certain information with. You do not want to be discouraged, okay? Do your own research. Let's say you mention it to somebody like I did, and they have nothing but negative things to say, but it's not based off what the doctor says. It's not based off factual, and it's not based off your personal body and health. Yes, there's negative things about this medication, but there's negative things about everything. Some people can't even take Tylenol because of how it affects their body. So don't listen to people. Listen to your doctor and do your own research. And, I would suggest start your first week. And if you can't handle any side effects, whether it be small or big, then don't take it anymore. But you see, I'm doing just fine. And this is my 2nd round. So don't believe them. Believe me, I got you. But always consult with your doctor. Okay, now bye.
It's making me better. I'm turning a new thing. It's making me stronger, yeah.